Okay guys, what is up? Archon, tonight we're bringing you guys another YouTube video. In today's video we're going to be going over how to do the horrific visions for Orgrimmar and clearing all the wings. In case you're wondering, I have cleared them all. I'll show you guys in a second. Load. Okay, so if you look here, I do have the achievement for both Orgrimmar and Stormwind. I got this one 2 weeks ago. Really the only thing you need to clear Orgrimmar is the Elite Extermination on the talent tree and then go to the left side. You can go to the right side. I don't know if it affects anything. Without further ado, let's go ahead and knock this out. In case you're wondering, these guys here actually give you quest items. I've gotten one of them, as you can see, he's gone here. I'm not sure how to get all of them. I assume it's something you do within the horrific vision that gives you them. Always summon your pet. Big thing to remember here is that if you're an AoE class, you can pull big and not have any repercussions for the most part, because all you have to really worry about on the first pull here is the shamans that drop the totems that pull you. There we go again. I got the Titan, Gift of the Titans. It's the last thing in the talent tree. You don't need that to do this. It's just, I have it. I've been doing these. Realistically, you could probably do these like 3 or 4 times a week, honestly. And there's no point in saving up the keys because the game pretty much gives you, 3 of them a week. Just out the gate on the initial day. You probably will get like 4 or 5 a week. If you do the dailies, every couple days, should even out. That's what I've been doing, so I got all my mementos and whatnot. Okay. Grabbing the treasure chest as well, because these give you mementos. That's a big thing too once you unlock that part, or that part of the talent tree. Guy here gives you a buff. We're going to kill him. I try to kill everything as well, because it gives you... What is that? Oh, armor dent. Just because it gives you more mementos too. Sorry, I got distracted by the buff, or the debuff. Shaman's down. See, where's our armor buff? See, that's what you get for killing him, the Smith's Strength. I think each wing has a buff it gives you on a hidden enemy. But just grab the Korkon guy, he hides back there. He doesn't give you anything for killing him, I don't think. He's just, hiding. That's actually pretty good. 5% haste increase and 5% move speed on a DK. Doesn't hurt. Always mount up here. I usually come into the zone like this and then go back around. I don't know if there's a bug or if it was just weird timing, but I had an issue where I killed this guy and the troll wouldn't move until I went to the left. So, not sure. This guy here, he just does a dive. Then he throws Decimator, which goes behind you and then shoots back into him, so just move to the other side. Otherwise you'll lose sanity and get hit. As you can see, there's things popping up on the left side of my screen there. That's the bug indicator. I'll show you guys again when it pops up. You look on the left there, you gotta jump, it gets rid of them, and this guy here gives us access to the wing. We've saved him, he's like, oh okay, I'm gonna go in here now. They lower the barrier for him and we get to sneak in. The thing here, you have to get the totems in order. So normally what I would do, well actually I'll just do this then. Normally what I would do is I would pull, grab a totem, pull, and then run around the backside here to clear out everything. Okay, more bugs. Gotta jump to avoid them. Gotta throwing out abilities right now because I don't really worry about my rotation too much while I'm in here. Trying to give you guys the tips on how to get by. Go around here, grab these guys. Again, if you're just trying to get a full clear, you don't need to kill these guys. I just do it for the mementos because I have the ability to clear this in its entirety. This person here will, I think, maybe give you a buff, but they also cast a nasty insta-polymorph. I don't know if it's after every Twisted Lightning. So if you have a spell ward, I would use it there. The buff, it's a buff. Sprint of the Wind. Oh, extra haste and more move speed. Never a bad thing. Always good, always good. OBS to make sure that it's not freaking out here. So I did one of these earlier and was going to put it up for you guys, and it had a bunch of problems for some reason. Like my audio kept cutting out on my mic. So this is round 2. That's just my phone going off. We're getting ready to play some Modern Warfare here in a little bit. Season's out, I'm going to play some Rust. So these guys pull big. There's no point in not pulling big if you're an AoE class that can do that. I wouldn't try that on a spellcaster necessarily because there's things you have to dodge. Unless you're like an instacast or you have a bunch of instacasts in your kit. I know Warlocks can get them. I think it's not their Shadow Bolt. I'm drawing a blank on the ability right now. I haven't played my lock in a while. Not Death Bolt, is it? No, that's Affliction. I can't think of what it's called. Anyway, as you can see here, I have 45% sanity. I'm going to pull this guy because I have the Elite Extermination. I don't need to worry about refilling. You can actually spell ward Hopelessness as well. So keep that in mind. Don't touch the waves. They deal sanity damage. I'm going to get hit by this one maybe? Nope, he's dead. Okay, cool. The mailbox, from what I heard, has a mount in it potentially. We're just going to check it. Ooh, we got the Mail Muncher. Ooh, I wonder if he's the mount. He's a rare mob. I should get an extra 200 sanity back as well, I think. Oh, I can loot him. I did, I got the mount. Cool. We got the Mail Muncher. That awesome. I told you there's a mount. Anyway, keep going. Maybe it's a good omen that this run is going to be super good. Maybe we'll get something else rare. Can't interact with the portal, I don't think. And we're going to open up the next wing. So in here, we're going to lose 12 sanity per tick, so keep that in mind. And we have a new affix. As you can see, my screen is clouding up. And once it finishes clouding, you'll see the clones pop out. If you touch one of them, you get disoriented. But don't fret, you can use magic like AMS, or sorry, I was going to say spell warding, like AMS in order to block that and not have it go off on you. Always huge to remember what things you can spell ward and what things you can't. Here it comes again. Pay attention. Okay, we'll just AMS, walk out, and boom. So if you're a rogue, paladin, you can do that and not have to worry about it. So I'm going to do something a little risky here. The tentacles, you always want to stay on top of them. If you don't, then they teleport around the screen. The risky thing here I'm trying to skip past the back mobs there. I could maybe pull the guy in the zone. I don't know if it... Let's just play it safe. Tentacles are going to go under. I have the refresh buff, so if things do go wrong here and somehow I do die, I will come back with, 500 sanity, and that's not the end of the world. I just lose my ability to, be a little reckless. Go ahead and use this now, not touch that. Pull him. You can actually pull bosses while you're inside the orb. That's huge as well. You can pull big mobs as well while you're inside the sanity if you're worried about losing it. He throws you and then leaps to you. So we're going to come back over here. I know he's immune to the death grip, so we can't pull him. Wish we could. Bad day. And another throw. All the throw does is take your sanity and slows you for a bit. My last run, I didn't look in the houses on this side. Look real quick, see, make sure we didn't miss anything. Here we go again. That's what happens if you touch them, you get disoriented. So it's always better to just try to stand still if you can. Unless you're just going to spell ward it and just run through. Otherwise, you like to get stunned. Not a fun mechanic, but whatever. It's actually probably the most annoying mechanic in here. Did I not trigger the person? Okay, here we go. Okay, so there is a mob here called the Dominator. You need to take him out immediately because that ability I just interrupted, Touch of the Abyss, is nasty and it stun locks you. Again, can be spell warded. If you have a stun break, you can actually break it by using your stun break. I know humans have Every Man for Himself. DKs have IBF. You can, like I said, spell ward. So, you know what's coming. Do that. Okay, we're done here. Time to push in, get the rest of these mobs down. The rest of these guys really don't do anything. Big guy obviously down. Grab the treasure chest while he's dying. Fun. You'll see the vials on the ground as well. If you want to risk losing some sanity, you can pick them up and they give you like a small buff effect. Oh, I had to walk back into the thing. Oh, well, need that too. That's not how you want to play that. But don't worry, we're going to get 200 sanity back for killing him. And now we go fight the big boss of the area. And AMS is on CD, so a little unfortunate. Okay. Cool, it gave us a good pattern though. Gave us a good path. Just get out of the way of him. He shoots a beam in front of himself. And then he throws out these orbs, so if you stand like inside of him, they can never hit you. And then he summons small adds. And he just pushes the orbs out. I'm standing in the thing again. Hey, he's dead, and we got the debuff. I thought that was the Titan Watcher thing. Whoops. Wrong buff. Wrong ability. So we're not getting it as frequently as we did. Okay, there it goes. So the big thing also is when you're in these third zones, you need to use this to go back, and the reason why is because it freezes your sanity bar. So rather than running back and taking the 12 ticks and then taking the The 8 ticks from the second zone on your way back, you can do that and go all the way too. Also big, they're in each zone. So if you're in like an 8 sanity drain zone and you're having bad luck, you need to use that to go back. I would definitely recommend it. Just look for it. It's at the end where the boss dies, typically. And pull these guys. Oh, another treasure chest. Again, grab them once you get that ability. It helps with your talent tree immensely. Totem down. I think I got that thing exploded on me. I don't know. Or I had that thing explode on me, rather. Proper English, always good. You'll notice on this channel I don't use that frequently, but, you know, whatever. Not like it's my main language or anything, right? Oh, wait, it is. English is hard. Anyway, let's go ahead and... Shamans again, they're the proper threat here. The Crawling Corruption doesn't do anything, and again, I have Bursting Sores on. So I pretty much just, you know, 18k Sores. And we're going to get the slowdown. Kind of sucks, but can't really do much about it. Oh, and don't cancel the animation. I tried moving early. What I'm going to do here, pull the tentacle. I'm actually going to pull the big guy here. The reason I'm going to pull him now is because I can kill the tentacles before he shows up. He does a thing on the ground there, as you can see, and then he pushes you back. If you have any type of knockback resistance, like I do with Death's Advance, pop it. Otherwise, you're going to get knocked back. I think rogues can shadow step behind him. There's the Orbs of Annihilation again. Here comes the knockback. You can actually fight against it a little bit. So while she's recovering on the ground, we're going to pull this group back to her. You know, might as well not waste any time, right? Help Corona get up if I can click properly. Hard to. But very important. Over here, no mage portal. And there's your Touch of the Abyss. That hit me, so I had to use my Every Man for Himself 3-minute cooldown. So sometimes when you come through here, in that room, you'll see a portal up. If you kill the guy in there, you get a buff as well. I think it's a haste movement speed buff. So it looks like it was the troll on the bridge on the other side. I don't know if they're connected or if you can get all of them at the same time. Go ahead and actually, you know, down here, grab this. Click on him, because I got the 40-yard death grip here. I can pull him into the group. Interrupted the wrong ability, because I'm good like that. There's Touch of the Abyss, but he's dead, so it doesn't matter. And the tentacle's still up, casting, doing whatever it's doing. That's not good. I mean, it doesn't hurt anything. All it does is keep you in combat. So if you're trying to, like, drop an orb, you will not be able to drop an orb. Come here, bud. Come here. Come here. Oh, you can't interact while you're in combat, I don't think. Oh, no, you can't interact because the NPC hasn't come down yet. That's why. The NPC helps you. So now you can interact. Come down. Mount up. It's probably not worth it to mount up realistically if you're a faster class, but maybe as a DK it might save some time. I'm not going to use an orb here because I don't need it. Have I used my death reset? I don't think I have, right? It's something you need to keep track of, and sometimes I don't. I might have popped army a little early. I pop army on this guy because he can be annoying to deal with. He has a nasty void torrent, I think is what it is, that pulls you up into the air and it drains your sanity and stuns you. So if you have Every Man for Himself or a stun block, you can use that to dodge it. And then he casts Echoing or Cries of the Void to break the shield. What is going on? Green is like glowing like I'm still getting kicked out of the vision. We're not taking that orb back, but that's where that one is for this wing if you're ever looking for it. Why is it doing that? It's so irritating. So the reason I'm not using the orb yet is because we have that going off, and then we have Misha here. And I'm running the wrong way now. Even better. So Misha, you just have to get out of the roars and dodge the stuff on the ground. I think you actually drop the stuff on the ground. Look at the dot that Misha puts on you. See, 100 sanity back. Always good. Disoriented because I'm having trouble seeing the disorient debuff coming through on the screen. Because Nazas trying to kick me out. The only thing I hate about this debuff is that it's hard to see through. Oh, now we pull the bugs. So the thing here that's important, if you're low on sanity, you want to pop your orb. Because the enemies that are ahead kind of pop every time. Can't tell because the stupid thing on the side of the screen, I wish they would fix that effect to make it something different. Like the bugs, you know, the bugs show up on your screen when you're going to get hit. But back to what I was saying. If your sanity's low in here, you want to make sure that you use the orb before you pull anything else or move forward, because the other bugs will be hiding on the bridge. Okay, there it is again. You can kind of see it. Guess it makes the screen a little bit fainter. See, they're just coming out of the corpses. So, don't walk into the corpses unless you're ready for a fight. You know what? Let's use an orb here. I'm not ashamed of it. Go ahead and use an orb. Pull you in here, interrupt you, keep moving. I'm not using my cooldowns effectively, so we're taking a little longer than normal to get through here. Okay, so split personality is getting ready to go off. There's the stun. That stun is nasty if you pull too big. I've actually died to it once or twice in here because I got hit by that stun and then I pulled him. And these guys have a headbutt that they use. And if you happen to get headbutted into the dark zone there, you will just pretty much die because your sanity will get drained instantly. Great. So if you have anything that can prevent you from being knocked back, like Death's Advance, or in my case, well, in my case Death's Advance, but like rogues can use Shadow Step to Shadow Step back to the target, I believe. See, there's the headbutt. Watch, I get knocked back, stun. Nasty combination. It's the bugs that stun you, so you want to make sure you take them out immediately. Okay, yep, not falling for that this time. I always want to move fast, so sometimes it gets me in trouble. We don't need to regen sanity against Rexar here. We're just going to run in and pull. Normally I'd use my second orb here, but we had some problems, I guess, where I lost sanity. I think I lost it on the big guy there. So the big thing about Rexar here is he's going to summon pets that use Void Quills, and Void Quills will drain your sanity. Yeah, and stepping on the traps will also drain your sanity. So you want to kill all of this stuff as quickly as humanly possible. And yeah, hope that he doesn't do that. And then Stamping Corruption, I don't know where that comes from. Oh boy. I for some reason thought that was something else going off and almost ran into it again. Not doing as well dodging it this time around. Yeah, it's kind of a lot to take in on your first time through here. Oh, sorry guys, sinuses are draining a little bit. I'm trying not to see right now. Make sure we got everything in here. Cool, here we go again. Awesome. Okay, or I guess I clipped it. The other thing to keep in mind about this affix is that it can get you on the bridge, and the fact that, like, oh, I guess you can search the mailbox in every zone. Huh. Or if it's worth doing. Oops, this package this time. Would have been interesting if you'd got the mount again. I don't know if it's possible, but okay, here it comes again, so watch. So see, now the doorway's blocked and I can't get out. This is an example. I can only go further into the building because that's where the safe spot was. You don't want to go out there. Again, that's an instant kill. Like, there is no coming back from it if you happen to fall out there. Again, like I was saying about the vials, you can drink the vials. Sometimes you get good effects, sometimes you get bad effects, and sometimes you just kind of run into that again. What did I get that time? Not from that. I don't know what I got from that vial. Did it do something to me? Oh, I guess I healed. Oh, awesome. Healing potion. So there's really nothing there in Rexar's zone. Here, maybe there is. Maybe you can get to that center stage there. I don't know. I'll have to do some exploring again when I come back in here. So again, use that to get out. Freezes your sanity meter. Always huge. And we take significantly less sanity damage. Here, it's very rare that you'll run into multiple things in here. Usually there's only the one. Stuck on the wall. Better not drink vial of liquid. Oh, there's the letter here. Drop the orb here. And the take a drink of the liquid and see what happens. So you lose 55 sanity there. Oh well, unfortunate. Like I said, it's a risk. It's a high risk, high reward thing. I don't know if it'll ever actually save your run, but it can hurt your run. No orbs, so as you can see here, Thrall has the buffer pigs from the Rexar fight. And my pet's been dead for a while, I'm guessing, unless it was because I came back across the way I did. So these guys have to die, otherwise you will get your sanity just drained, so focus them. And the thing that Thrall inherited from each of these bosses, because he inherits something every time you fight a boss, He inherits hopelessness from the first boss on the left that we did. So if he happens to hit you with it, it puts you in a realm and a light orb goes out. You have to collect the orb in order to get rid of it. This is Cries of the Void. This is what that caster did on the right side, 6th zone. I'm sure you guys have already seen that by now. What's on the ground there is from Rexar, the Corrupted Ground. He gets the pets and the Corrupted Ground whenever he does his stun slam. So it just gets upgraded a little bit. Develop ground again, and somehow I got hit by that. Hitboxes are fun. And he's dead. I don't... Maybe the Corrupted Ground is from the guy on the top left, actually. It's not from Rexar. The pets are from Rexar, so I kind of lied there a little bit. Didn't really lie, but just, you know, misinformed you. I just realized that myself, honestly. I think Rexar does have Corrupted Ground during the fight. Guess I was wrong. Okay, cool. And for clearing each wing, you obviously get a big reward. You get Sparks of Unwavering Strength, which are huge for the upgrade. It upgrades your neck piece power. You got Malignant Shorts. You get a 430. Not really that big of an upgrade, but it is what it is. Anyways, guys, that is it. That's how you get through Orgrimmar. That's how you complete it. 1 second. But yeah, sorry about that. Like I said, sinuses are driving me nuts. I finally had to do it. But yeah, that's how you get through Orgrimmar. It's pretty easy. You just gotta be careful on what you pull, especially in the Rexar zone. After you kill Misha, like I said, those stun bugs are no joke. If you pull the big non-elite guys that headbutt you and knock you back and you get stunned, there's a high chance you can actually get headbutted out of the zone. And like I said, it's insta-death if you go out into the dark zone. So don't let that happen to you. There's a lot of things that magic communities will do for you. Like I said, spell warding for paladins, cloak of shadows for rogues. I'm sure that would be huge. It lets you kind of ignore some of the affixes. So far, it hasn't changed in the 12 zones. The affix from time to time does change in the starting zone, so I wonder if that's a thing that they're going to change in the future, where it changes in the other 2 zones as well. Or because maybe not enough people are going through there yet, they just haven't bothered to update it. But yeah, it's pretty easy all in all. Just small pulls if you're, you know, not able to do large single target or large AoE damage. I would definitely recommend it, but classes that have big AoE, I would recommend pulling kind of big, unless you're like a caster and you have to worry about stuns and moving. If you have instacast, I know Fire Mage. Sorry. I know Fire Mage can, you know, get hot streaks and then use the Flame Strike. I'm on a blink here. I'm trying to talk, trying to cough. Great time. But anyway, you can use Flame Strike. You can, you know, Meteor, Dragon's Breath, all that to keep the mobs CC'd while you're around. Frost Mage. Frost Mage would actually be really good as well because they can kite the mobs. Not sure about Warlock. I haven't had a lot of experience on Warlock lately. I don't really know how they play. I know Demonology can do large AoE with Implosion and the like, but I haven't played mine in a while since the start of the expansion. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this quick little guide on how to get through at least Orgrimmar. I will do one for you guys for Stormwind. Stormwind is a lot harder. Stormwind will punish you a lot more if you're a slower class like DK, because you have to do a lot of running around. I'm sure you guys have already experienced it by now, where you've had to place the bombs, then detonate them, and then you've had to free the prisoners. So if you're a fast-moving class like Monk, you can probably get through there pretty quick, you know, pull the small mobs, kill them, take them down. Realistically, you really only need this one in order to get through talent tree, or sorry, to get through the Orgrimmar version. Elite Extermination is pretty big. It gives you 200 sanity for defeating an elite enemy, and not rare elite enemy. There are rares that do pop up inside of the visions, like the mailbox one that we got the mount from. Those do not count toward your 200 sanity, so do not think that if you kill one, you're going to get your 200 sanity back, because you do not. It's only normal elites, like Misha, or the bosses, or the sub-bosses, that'll give you the power back. But yeah, so once you get there and you have, if you're a class with big AoE damage, just pretty much pull and cleave and kill. First swing, it's easy. You don't really lose a lot of sanity. My cloak's only at 9. I think I was clearing it on week 7. That'd have been 2 weeks ago. So I only had a 7 cloak back then. So it's not really imperative that you have your cloak leveled up all that high either. But anyways, guys, I know that this has been out for a little while, and I'm sure some of you have already figured out how to get through this. I wanted to make the guide when I first did it, that first week or whatever, 2 weeks ago, but I just didn't have good footage of it. I was having issues recording, and I've kind of had issues today recording, where my mic just suddenly cuts in and out. Voice is starting to cut in and out too. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you guys on the next video. I'll try to do Stormwind next week when it comes out. I'm not sure what the next video is going to be yet. If you guys have any ideas for videos, let me know down below. Anything you guys would be interested in me covering, guides for World of Warcraft, Overwatch, any like game that I play, like at Overwatch, League of Legends. We're getting back into Call of Duty, Apex, so stuff like that. If you guys have any interest in that, let me know, and I will, do those videos for you guys. Let me know how far you guys get. Hopefully this guide helps you. Let me know if it helped, and I'll see you guys in the next video.